Lindsey Davis and Erica Smith. Lindsey, we'll start with you. How long you been with Central Bank?
I've been with Central Bank for 3 years now. So over
What
in
is your
Fulton.
position there? What are you all doing?
I do branch operations and on the deposit side, and I also do training.
Training.
Yes,
Is that interesting?
everybody's favorite.
Yeah. Talk about that process.
Yeah, so we're actually revamping our training program right now. We're adding some staff to it to increase it because we're growing. We're always looking to grow however we can, so we want to make sure we support our staff.
Erica just started in August. Did you train her?
I didn't. She's in a whole different department. She would train me on the marketing aspects. So.
Central Bank, you're in Fulton, of course. You told me, Erica, you drove in from Geneseo. Where are all the branches at?
Okay, we'll list them off here.
Do it.
So Fulton, Geneseo, Andover. And Geneseo has 2 branches, so you got to count 2 for that. Princeton, Peru, Sterling, Rochelle, Ashton, and Oregon.
So you're in marketing. Do you get to go to every one of these different areas?
I do, yes. I get to, I try to a couple of times a year get into the branches and see what they've got going on and meet with staff there that helps me with the marketing efforts in their local communities. So
I know I have visited with other folks who have gotten into banking outside. What did you do before you got into marketing and banking?
Oh, okay. I've been fortunate to be in bank marketing for 6 to 7 years now. Before that, I was working in healthcare, public relations, and fundraising. And then
Okay.
before that, I did real estate.
So you've been in banking for a while then,
Yeah.
just with Central Bank since August.
That's right. Yes, before I was with Blackhawk Bank and Trust.
Okay.
So got some experience in the Quad Cities there.
So what did you have to learn about banking to be able to market banking?
Regulations.
Yeah, I was going to say, I knew that,
Compliance.
yes.
That's right. Yeah, it's a regulated industry, as it should be, so that the consumer understands what they're getting into and what's best for them. So we learn things about member FDIC and what that means and disclosures, but also how to market your product to the consumer in a way that they'll understand. Sometimes there's a knowledge gap there in these banking products. So I like to make things that a consumer will understand.
Lindsey, talk a little bit about what your education process was when you started into banking.
Yeah, so I've actually been in banking for 20 years. I'm going to age myself. So just started with Central Bank, like I said, about 3 years ago. But I've done everything from being a teller to being on the management side at the bank. And I've even done a couple loans. That's been a long time ago. But I stuck with deposits because I did like that in the operations aspect. So it's been a process learning all that. Like Erica said, there's a ton of regulations, and there absolutely should be, to make sure that we're keeping everything safe and secure. So it's a lot of process of learning all those and making sure we're keeping up to date. We work a lot with our compliance team as well.
So is there continuing education in what you do then?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, all the time we're continuing to learn.
Some of our regulations actually require continuing ed for the bank, for staff on our side.
Do you guys have to have a license or anything like that to be a banker?
On the lending side, you'll have an
Okay.
NMLS ID and
Okay.
things like that. Yeah.
And we have in our trust department too, we have certified fiduciaries and all of that. So yeah, there's lots of education that goes with it.
What do you enjoy most about your job? Erica, what is your-
Yeah, I always tell people I get the fun job. Sometimes my day is about designing things that'll go on social media and how that will play well, and taking fun pictures, or helping coordinate events on the bank side. Maybe it's for our customers, maybe it's internal things, but we get to help coordinate different events. And that's fun to me, looking at menus and making sure things are going well the day of. So.
And I would think all of these different communities that you are serving, they each have their own little special days, holidays,
Yes.
there's homecomings and different things like that.
Yes, I'm becoming very familiar with all the different local festivals and things like that, like Homestead Festival. In Geneseo, we have several different community events that we stay involved in. So I work with different members at each branch, different staff members, to keep involved and included. So we are involved at the level we should be. Yeah.
Lindsay, where are you at? What location are you at?
I'm in Fulton.
Okay, you are in
Yes,
Fulton. Okay.
yes.
And have you always been in the Fulton area with the central bank?
Yes. Well, yes, I have. I grew up in Clinton here, and then
Oh,
I
okay.
married a guy in Fulton, so that's how I ended up over there.
Okay.
So, yes, but I've always been local.
What do you enjoy about your job?
My job, I love that no 2 days are the same. I know you probably have a lot of people that say that, but just helping our staff learn and grow is really rewarding for me. Helping them help our customers because, no two situations for our customers are the same either. So just helping them getting to yes in the right way in order to help them and meet their goals.
So I recall you said you've been in banking 20 years.
I have, yes.
How'd you end up getting started in banking?
Oh, so I went to the University of Iowa, and after I graduated there with my BBM, I didn't quite know what I wanted to do, so I moved back home, and I just applied for a teller position, and I got that, and I didn't actually intend to stay there forever, but here I am, so.
How did it benefit you getting, I mean, you're kind of like the frontline person as
Mm-hmm.
the teller, so you're learning the business that way.
Yeah, it does. It helps to see all those different areas. And obviously in my career that helps because if you're training someone, it's nice that they know you've been in their shoes. You know
Yeah.
how to solve those problems and all of that. So it's been very helpful.
Erica, do you ever get thrown behind the teller there? Or?
I was gonna say, I had a little bit more banking experience. I didn't disclose
Okay, all
back in
right. Full
college.
disclosure now.
Yeah, back in college, on the summers, I would come back home, and I was a summer teller for a bank there too, a one branch operation in a village. So you knew everyone by the end of the summer, and they knew you. And that was all 4 years I was able to work as a teller there. So I've been on the front lines too. And that actually played a huge part in helping me to market to customers and create material for staff, knowing what the teller line was like.
I think it would be so neat to work at a bank. I mean, you're around money all the time. What's that like?
It's like pieces of paper, honestly. That's what I say.
That you have to keep very safe.
Yes. You
Dual
definitely
control.
safeguard it, but
Yeah.
it's not quite as exciting when you see that big strap as it would be otherwise.
You just hope it's all there.
Right.
Again, we're visiting with Lindsay and Eric about Central Bank. You got some great talking points. Let's get into those a little bit.
Sure.
Who are we? Who we are. Let me say it properly. Who we are.
Yes.
So talk about that. The deep
Yeah.
roots, broad reach.
Next year we get to celebrate our 120th year. So that's a little bit of who we are. Over a century, providing banking solutions for customers. And what I think is impressive, and we've kind of touched on this now, is just how many branches we have in the regional area. So that's who we are too, is that we have a larger regional footprint. And that makes us a good size to be able to help customers, whether they're getting their first checking account or if it's a business customer with, larger banking needs, we're able to help them as well.
So 120 years. You guys, marketing person, you starting to plan some big things?
Planning is started, yes. I can't disclose too
You
much
can,
of that
okay.
now.
All righty.
No.
So is it going to be over the summer or when is the actual anniversary date?
Not sure. I have to look that
I can't
up.
tell you the exact date, but I know it's coming up.
But
here.
we do in the summer, we do have a customer appreciation event. So there will be activities in the summer around that.
Always activities going on. You getting parades and things like
we
that?
do, yes. Yeah, I leave it up to the different branches, but I have yet to hear someone say they weren't going to be involved in a parade.
So you get to build a float?
Sometimes we just have a nice truck that someone wants to drive.
Well, that's it, yeah.
As long as the giveaways are good, I think we do all right.
Throw out the candy and
Yeah.
different
You get
things
to
like that.
That Dutch Days parade.
Yes.
For a small block, you would be amazed at how much candy we go through.
Yeah.
It's fun though. We get the families involved too. My sons absolutely love going and throwing it out and finding their friends in the crowd and all that.
Yeah.
So.
Just don't throw it too hard at your
No,
friends.
no.
So growing our team, talk about your investment, your asset, their people, your people.
Yeah. So Lindsay mentioned before, we're revamping our training department and adding to that so that we will have more training staff to help equip our staff as we try to serve our customers better. And we are growing on the deposit side as well to help streamline just the management and the different departments that support our bookkeeping and our deposit side of things. So I don't know if all those positions are based in Geneseo or they'll be. a little
Nope,
bit-
they're spread out. a
They're
little
spread
bit,
out,
Yes, we'll
yeah.
have some in Fulton as well, so.
Yeah. And we did just welcome a new lender to our Fulton team. So
Yes.
Melanie Macy started with us 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks ago. So you'll have another lender and a friendly face at the Fulton branch.
Very good. We got a check of the weather coming your way here on Ladies' Day. Again, we're visiting with Central Bank. If you're in the market for a new car, it's time to let First Gateway Credit Union put you behind the wheel of your next vehicle. They offer competitive rates and flexible terms. New and used vehicle rates start as low as 5.14% fixed APR. Call them at 563-243-4121. Visit firstgateway.org or stop by one of their 7 convenient locations. Savings federally insured by NCUA. APR is annual percentage rate. Other rates and terms available subject credit approval. Other restrictions may apply.
It's time now on KROS for the Storm Track 8 weather forecast, brought to you by Morrison Community Hospital.
Your Friday is going to be a day worth getting outside for. Soak up the sunshine, the really warm temperatures. There will be gusty winds and high fire danger, so no outdoor burning today. We'll see temperatures soar into the mid to upper 60s. For tonight, mostly clear. Temperatures will return to the 20s. With your Storm Track 8 weather impact forecast, I'm meteorologist Andrew Stutzky.
Currently, we have sunny skies and a temperature of 49 degrees. Winds are out of the southwest at 15 miles per hour. The weather report on KROS has been brought to you by Morrison Community Hospital.
The reason Morrison Community Hospital expansion and renovation has provided new specialties and state-of-the-art facilities. The expansion has also opened up many new job opportunities. Join their hospital family and help make a difference in this rural community. They are hiring for RN, LPN, lab techs, EMTs, coders, and leadership roles. They offer comprehensive benefits, hospital discounts, tuition reimbursement, plus some great sign-on bonuses for some jobs and night shift positions. For a complete list of openings, visit morrisonhospital.com/careers.
Are you a downtown business or resident who is struggling with reliable internet options? Miles Communications is now available in the immediate downtown Clinton area. Get rid of the pricey and lengthy contracts of your current provider. Miles Communications offers affordable internet, phone, and voice over IP phone systems, as well as TV options with no contracts. Call today at 563-682-7111. Email info@milestelephone.com or check out their website at milescommunicationsco.com. Miles Communications, bringing a better internet service to the area and keeping you connected.
Lindsey and Erica in studio. They are with Central Bank. They're part of our Ladies' Day. First time in. So just general feelings so far. First time in. Erica, how's it been going for you so far? Are you having fun?
I'm having fun.
Okay,
Yes,
very good.
Time is flying.
Okay, well, that's good to hear. Lindsey, your thoughts on this?
Yes, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous, but no, I'm having fun as well.
Well, that is good to hear. Let's talk about the community, your heartbeat of the community.
Sure.
The
Yeah.
banks are.
That's right. We have a role to play, and that is very understood at Central Bank. We like to get involved at the local level, whether it's a community event, but also donating to civic groups and things like that for their initiatives, Rotary and Kiwanis and things like that. But one way we like to give back are these denim days, and you'll see us in blue jeans today. The last Friday of every month, staff donates $5 to wear jeans to work, which we all like to see on a Friday. And this month, bank-wide, all of our locations, we have selected an animal shelter in our region, in our local areas, and that's where the donations will go. So it's Animal Shelter Month.
So, picking out these donations, because you are kind of regionally based, how do you make that decision?
So we actually take suggestions from different branches. The Geneseo and Fulton branches combine, and we donate to the same cause. Up in Rochelle, Ashton, Oregon, they combine and donate to the same cause. Some of the other branches donate on their own because they have enough staff members to donate on their own. But we take suggestions from staff and look at our market area and who's in need and set up a calendar from there.
So you only do this the last Friday of the month?
On Friday, yeah, the last Friday is a jeans day, yeah.
You can't be every Friday?
Well,
What do you think, Lindsey? I think you guys
I mean,
Champion
I'd be
that.
all right with that.
see if you can't champion that.
there's been discussion.
Oh, there has been discussion on that.
You might be onto something there.
Oh, there.
yeah.
Well, I don't know if I'm on to anything because Seems to be a popular thing among
Yes.
area businesses to be able to wear your blue jeans to work on Friday.
And then it would mean more donations, so we like that too.
Exactly. Hey, you got a song you want to play? I'll let you introduce it.
If you let me pick music, I will not turn that opportunity.
Okay.
So I picked a fun, upbeat one. Well, I find it fun. For me, it's a nostalgic 90s tune from the...
Goo Goo Dolls?
Yeah, they're popular songs.
Okay,
yeah.
just their popular songs.
Yeah, I don't know their full library.
Okay.
But
Something I didn't realize, the Steamer Suite.
Yeah.
You guys got to talk about that. That's a great addition over there at Fulton High School.
yeah, it's a really neat project that we got to be involved in from the beginning.
Yeah.
They were seeking a sponsor, and they came to us, and it seemed like a no-brainer. This initiative, this student-led, and the students are coming up with a menu and things like that. We said absolutely. So we've been involved since then.
Yeah, they have their business plan all written. They make adjustments if they need to the pricing. And so it's a little real world experience for them. And honestly, my favorite part about it being in the Fulton branch is that one of the students that helped conceptualize it and make it go at first, when she graduated, she started as an intern with us and is now a personal banker with us, so full time. So it was a good connection for her and good connection for us, and it's just one of those nice stories.
When did this all come about?
So it started, let's see.
It's been fairly recent.
It's been 5 years, I believe.
Oh,
4
really?
or 5 years
Okay.
now that we've been doing it. So, yeah, it's Nicole is her name, and she started with it at the very beginning. And so it was just a fun process to see her grow.
So did the school come up with the concept and then they
Yes.
were seeking sponsors and you
Yes.
guys said this would be a great way for us to go?
Yes, they did. They had the idea, and they actually go around all over the state of Illinois and sometimes in Iowa too, and pitch it to other school districts and just talk about their program and how successful it's been for them.
So, I mean, it is really kind of nice up there.
It
So what do you
is.
all provide at the Steamer Suite?
It is.
The students prepare food,
Yes.
and families get to come up there and
Yeah.
and watch the game, but also have dinner.
Yeah, and they rent it out too for special events as well. So they do all that, but yeah, they do volleyball, wrestling, basketball, all seasons have things going on in the suite.
Do they have a culinary
Yes.
over there at Fulton?
Yes.
Okay.
They do, and they have a class now that actually focuses on building the business and building the brand and what do they need to do to make it better.
So what part do you guys play in besides being the name sponsor?
Yeah,
They've when they want to make adjustments or the students have come up with something new, they've called me and say, hey, we have a new idea or a new product we want to try out in the suite, and are you okay with that? Sometimes they actually try and tie in like Central Bank or CB, something with it, and they make sure that that's okay. And, kind of teaching kids the process of coming up with something new and the red tape maybe that involved with that. But I haven't had to say no to anything yet, so.
Well, that is good. Who contacts you? I mean, is it the student body president or who's that?
The teacher that is in charge of the
Yes, they
class.
have a
Okay.
sponsor.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
So have you been to the Steamer Suite?
I have not yet.
You got to get to the Steamer Suite.
I know.
I've been there many
I was
times.
going to say,
I
Lindsay, I
know.
bet you've been there, yeah.
Yes.
Every month you've reported on events or tabling
Yes.
things that we've had there. So yes.
Can you entertain business people there?
You can, yes, yeah. You can rent it out. I know that there's been discussions about maybe on off times from games, but I don't know if they do that on a regular basis. That's something we'd have to contact the school for. But yeah, it's just a fun area. It's a neat to overlook and kind of have like a big stadium or a big school atmosphere. So.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, the way it's set up there at Fulton, you get to look down upon the gym floor. Not too many schools have something that they could, because it used to be a classroom.
Yeah.
Now they changed it into the Steamer Suite.
Yes. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So you got a shred day coming up. I know that's important.
That's a big deal. Annually, I've heard it's always on this certain Saturday. I think it's the fourth Saturday of April.
Yes.
So that is April 25th this year. And we will not let the community down. We'll be back with our shred day again.
Yes. We coordinate with the citywide with the recycling and day with Earth Day. And so, yeah, we always have everybody lines up. They know what's going on. They're ready to go. So,
Well, I appreciate you both coming in. If people would like to find out more about Central Bank, and you have so much to offer, website, Facebook, different things like that, Erica?
Yes, we'd love for you to get involved with us on social media and central-bank.com.
All right. Thank you both for coming in today. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Service on the double from RHA Service of Clinton for restaurants, bars, and grocers. RHA Service is on call 24 hours, 7 days a week for all your refrigeration needs. RHA sells and installs new walk-in coolers, reach-in coolers, bottle coolers, and ice machines. Call RHA Service at 242-4563. That number again is 242-4563. 24-hour emergency service, and they service most brands. Quality sales and service since 1977. That is RHA Service, 524 3rd Avenue South in Clinton. Phone 242-4563.
Since 1974, Adcraft Printwear has been the go-to for custom apparel and branding solutions. Their production crew takes pride in every piece they create, and their professional design team brings your ideas to life. From custom caps, hoodies, and jackets to bags, blankets, team uniforms, and so much more, they've got you covered. Looking to outfit or gift your employees? Need team uniforms and gear? Planning a fundraiser or event? Adcraft has the solutions to make it happen. Ready to get started? Visit adcraftusa.com today. They'll make you look good.
Basically, get out of the way.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan Patrick.
The Pirates, just a curiosity when Paul Skeens pitches, but you do have talent there. I just wish you could keep the talent there. And I'm not smart enough to know this, but could I get some kind of equity group to come in and say, how about we spend money? Almost like the collectives that you have with college athletics, with football, where you say, hey, we're gonna spend $35 million. Look at BYU spending all their money on basketball. There's certain, Liberty did this with their football team. Could somebody do that with the Pirates? Come in and say, all right, give us 48%, 49% of the team, and we're going to make this a powerhouse again. We're going to keep all this talent here because it's a wonderful stadium.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan and the Danettes and you. Heard weeknights at 6 on FM 105.9 and AM 1340 KROS.
You're going to hear all 3 hours of the Dan Patrick Show this evening. Tomorrow evening, more prep basketball. Northeast will be facing Iowa City Regina at Muscatine in a 2A sub-state. Well, Ladies' Day continues. The next half hour will be with Clinton Community College. It is 11 a.m. You are in tune to KROS, Clinton, Iowa.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Stacey Lynn. Bill Clinton's in for a long afternoon of testimony as lawmakers question the former president about his ties to Jeffrey Epstein. Republican Congressman James Comer on what to expect.
Jeffrey